The World of Bharatanatyam is up next. The hostess here is the lady whom we all look upon. She's the founder and the director of Natananjali School of Dance located in the heart of Bethesda, Maryland. This week, this beautiful guru, Mrs. Lakshmi, she has a renowned guest alongside her in our studios. Let's meet her.
Namaskaram, my name is Lakshmi Swaminathan and welcome to the World of Bharatanatyam. Today we'll be featuring a visiting artist from India in our episode, Priyadarshini Ghosh. Priyadarshini is a dancer, teacher, choreographer, scholar and currently visiting faculty, Theatre Arts and Performance Studies at Brown University with a Fulbright Fellowship. Welcome to the World of Bharatanatyam, Priyadarshini.
Thank you. Namaskaram.
I have known Priyadarshini for many years, but can you in your own words tell our viewers a little bit about your training and your background?
Yes, I definitely will. Firstly, thank you for having me on your show, Lakshmi.
My pleasure.
I would say my performing arts learning playground was at CLT, Children's Little Theatre. Then, as you know, I started learning Bharatanatyam with Thankamani Kutti at Kalamandalam, Calcutta, and then Auntie, as we called her.
Yeah.
She selected me to learn Mohiniyattam, and that was my journey into Mohiniyattam. And then I thought that this is where I found my reckoning, and then I went to Kerala in Tripunithura to learn with Kalamandalam Kalyani Kutti Amma. So I specialized in Mohiniyattam. I was also thinking of doing contemporary work or creative work. So that made me to explore and learn Saraikala Chau. And of course, what I'm going to talk about today is Abhinaya with Srimati Kalanidhi Narayanan, who passed away just some time back. So I would like to dedicate this program to her as I will be presenting her pieces.
Absolutely. And since you brought the word Abhinaya in and you learned Abhinaya from Kalanidhi Mami, who is, I guess you could say, the dictionary of Abhinaya, right?
Absolutely.
So what, in your words, how would you define Abhinaya, or how was it that you learned from Mami?
Now, the word Abhinaya literally means translating to the audience. The unique feature of our Indian classical forms is the storytelling through gestures, through facial expression, which is not there in other forms of arts. So the Abhinaya that we learnt with Mami is not only the gestures, but the use of the mind and the psyche. So the Satvika Abhinaya. You know, the words, the Angika, costume, it's easy to understand, but the process of the mind being used for Abhinaya is what we learnt with Kalanidhi Mami. Now, what she said was, when you're doing a piece, as a performer, you have to work at your consciousness. So that means you look at the piece, understand what the piece is supposed to portray. Then you understand the character that you're supposed to portray. And as a solo form, as you know, with our art, the Abhinaya comes in with forms of Nayikas. Or the types of heroine according to the state, psychological state, which is the Ashtanayikas, the character of the
Heroine or
heroine
Naika being portrayed.
or portrayed, the age of the Naika or the heroine being portrayed. Keeping all that in mind, how would I be able to convey to my audience or translate the audience to the audience what I'm trying to say, where the audience, even if they don't understand the language, they can, from my facial expression, at least understand the basic concept of the padam.
Right. So when you were learning an Abhinaya piece from Mami, you would, I guess, break it down. The first thing you would do is study the character, what the Naika is, and then you go through the lines of the padam that you're going to be presenting, and then you write it down, right?
Yes.
You write it down
Yes.
as in a dialogue form.
Yes.
Keep that in your head.
Yes.
And that is what you convey
Yes.
through your expressions or your movements.
Yes.
So Priyadarshini, you're going to present an Abhinaya piece for our viewers today, and something that you learned from Mami. Can you give our viewers a little bit information about the padam?
Definitely. What I'm going to present today is of a Naika or the heroine who is not of the absolutely best character, but a middle character, or known as a madhyama. In age wise also, she is not a very mature woman. She is a middle age, or actually more towards the younger age. And this padam discusses about how she is totally not bothered about dressing up and going out to meet Krishna, the Abhisarika. And it is unlike Radha's Abhisarika, where she is quiet. Here she goes boldly without caring what people are talking about her. And she's saying, those women, let them laugh. I don't care. Everybody has some sort of, what literally it says, the cot has many holes. Nobody is pure. And they have many, many basketful of things to hide themselves. I don't hide, I'm going straight. Why should I be scared of going to meet my Krishna? You know, they, struck by Madana's arrow, they desire and go to Krishna. And then they come back as housewives. You know, the child that they're holding, if you ask them, who do they resemble? Who's the father? They will look at the child and say, I don't know. They don't know. So, let them.
I can't wait to see this Abhinaya piece of yours, Priyadarshini. It sounds so interesting and exciting. So let us watch Priyadarshini.
తమదింతగంపెడు దాచుకొని నవ్వేరట తమదింతగంపెడు దాచుకొని నవ్వేరట తమదింతగంపెడు దాచుకొని నవ్వేరట తమదింతగంపెడు దాచుకొని ఎంచబోతే మంచమెల్లకంతలు యవత శుద్ధమో ఇవతలు రమను ఎంచబోతే మంచమెల్లకంతలు యవత శుద్ధమో ఇవతలు రమను పంచశాయకుని వేణుగోపాల స్వామి తడవని గిల్లాడుగా పంచశాయకుని వేణుగోపాల స్వామి తడవని గిల్లాడుగా అడ్డమాన్యలేను వరి నోటికి అతనికేమి భయమా నన్ను కూడితే అడ్డమాన్యలేదు వారి నోటికి అతనికేమి భయమా నన్ను కూడితే దొడ్డలు తమ కడుపున పుట్టిన బిడ్డలెవరి పోలికైనది తెలియక దొడ్డలు తమ కడుపున పుట్టిన బిడ్డలెవరి పోలికైన తెలియక తమదింతగంపెడు దాచుకొని నవ్వేరట నవ్వేరట
I hope you enjoyed that Abhinaya piece as much as I did watching Priyadarshini perform it. We'll be continuing our conversation with Priyadarshini in our next segment, and she will also be performing for us another Abhinaya piece. So be sure to tune in on the 4th Saturday in the month of May for the next episode of the World of Bharatanatyam. Until then, this is Lakshmi Swaminathan, Director of Natananjali School of Dance, based in Bethesda, Maryland, taking your leave. Namaskaram.
Namaskar.